What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mark with The Better Mark, and let's get into the NBA slate March 3rd. We're going to be talking about my best bets. All right, I'm going to give four for you guys right here on the channel. Four things jumping out off the page, as well as we'll recap yesterday's plays, going 2-1 in the association. Thought we were going to get the sweep, so thought the brooms were coming out as we kick off this Sunday. One where we got home with the Jimmy Butler points and assists, as well as the Nuggets winning basically in a money line spot at the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, but the Brooklyn Nets, guys, they're on my no-pick list, all right? Can't get a feel for them winning in spots against teams that they should not be winning in. Taking on the Atlanta Hawks twice off that back-to-back and winning both contests with ease. That's one where, guys, maybe they're coming on strong. Maybe they figured it out. I don't know, but they're on my no-bet list from here on out. So we're going to be breaking down this slate in its entirety. But first, let's get down into the NBA contest that I'm going to be giving. This is my March Madness giveaway here on the channel. For those of you that did not participate yesterday, or if you're already subscribed to my channel, all you have to do is subscribe down below on YouTube. Go over, click the link down below in the comments box that I'm going to have pinned. It'll take you over to X. Follow me on there, retweet that post, and tag some friends in it. Heart the post, all that good stuff. The instructions will be in the pinned comment on X, and all by doing that, it'll let me know that you're entered, and one lucky winner will be randomized live here on the channel before the March Madness tournament kicks off, and you'll win a jersey of your choice from Fanatics.com within reason. Okay, so very easy to enter. Make sure you guys all do that. Who doesn't like a basically free jersey to get them going? All right, but that's what we got, and let's get into the card as we look at it right here. And getting off early, we got a 1 o'clock start where we're looking at the Philadelphia 76ers going on the road to Dallas, taking on the Mavs. All right, now this is one, guys, where I don't know how I'm going to play it. I think I'm just going to take the under 237. This is one where sometimes these 1 o'clock games in the NBA, they just tend to be very slow scoring games. All right, so I look for a first half that's going to be a lot of sloppy play. I think I would use the term sloppy, and where they get off to a cold start, and one where we could see this game really go under the total 237. I think that's the more towards the upper tier of over-unders, and these early tip-offs on Sunday is one where it's definitely a good play sometimes from time to time in certain spots, and Philadelphia definitely missing Joel Embiid. I'd see this one going under the total 237, so that's my official play in that contest. Okay, Clippers going on the road, taking on Minnesota. Coin flip game, Minnesota, Anthony Edwards, birth of another child. I don't know if it's his first or multiple, but was left the second half in the contest over the weekend. Ended up ruining one of my stat lines and props. But that's one where, guys, that's why you gotta love betting. It's something where birth of a child, leaving the game at halftime. That's beautiful stuff to see. But why props can be a risky strategy in certain times, but. Couldn't see that one coming if you paid me, but obviously I got to start checking the paternity reports when we get into these games a little bit deeper. So, but the Clippers going on the road, taking on the Minnesota T-Wolves. One where really wouldn't shock me if Clippers won this or Minnesota. Okay, Minnesota's a great home team. Clippers West-East. That's kind of been debunked along the way, but one where I'm not going to have a play in this game. This will be a good one to watch as it's a highlight of what's to come with the Western Conference, possibly Western Conference Finals. Okay. Golden State, Boston, that's going to be a play I'm locking in. I know it jumps off the page, guys. It looks fishy. We'll get out it's just a completely a fishy play, but I can't not play it. I think I'm going to be stuck, and it's going to be one of those ones where you guys might be laughing at me tomorrow, but really no logic required. I think this is one where we see Golden State get up in big games. I'm kind of not on the Tatum MVP train. Best player, best team. I've seen Tatum throw up a lot of duds this season that – quite frankly, didn't really ever see out of the likes of, the Kobe's, the LeBrons, KD's, the Kurt. Like, we don't have those big-time letdown spots that we've had with Tatum in certain games, certain big games as well. But it's one where we look at this game, Boston, right, at home at the Garden, and what we look at is Golden State going on the road, getting 11.5, okay? So lock it in. Give me 11.5. If this number even goes any higher, I'll be taking it at 12. It's one where I just can't ignore that many points, especially when Golden State, this is I don't want to say heated rivalry, but it's one where it's definitely going to have a little bit more juice than some of the other contests that they've had. And it's prime time. It's 3:30 Sunday. This is what it's all about. So I think Curry and the boys will be up for this game. Lock it in, plus 11.5 as we currently are recording with my second official play. Okay, Detroit, Orlando. This is one where I don't have an official play. Detroit's been playing really good as of late for Detroit standards. One where they're getting 11 on the road. Orlando is a great home team, 218. The total's on the lower side. Obviously, this lends towards the under. That would be my lean towards the under, but not an official play in this contest. Charlotte on the road, Toronto. Toronto's been one of those teams, man. They've been balling. It's been a tough team to handicap. Scotty Barnes and company, they've been really playing strong. 6.5 points. They're laying to Charlotte as a home team. Okay, Charlotte going up north to our friends. Playing the Toronto Raptors. Probably would lean towards taking that 6.5 with Toronto in this contest, but it's going to be a no play. I can't get a feel for Charlotte. They're kind of in that Brooklyn category. You kind of got Brooklyn, Charlotte, and Memphis all just kind of hanging out with their significant injuries on their rosters. And really kind of just on that no-fly zone for me right here in my current betting strategy, okay? And then my third play, New York going on the road, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think the Cavs are starting to hit their stride again. Mitchell's finally healthy. One where New York not having Julius Randle, that's definitely going to be something that they pay the price for. I think the Cavs get it done. I think if you were able to bet this early, you were able to get a Cavaliers -5 spot, but we're still going to play the 6. I like the Cavs -6, one where I think they get the job done, and this is going to be truly almost a heated revenge kind of game where we see how the Knicks handled the Cavaliers with ease in last year's Eastern Conference playoff. Okay, and this is one where I think the Cavs, they get up for this game a little bit more. New York's a little bit wounded, limping into this contest. I think the Cavs get it done by margin at home. Okay, so that's my third play. Indiana, San Antonio. One where you saw Indiana completely get the brakes blown off of them by the New Orleans Pelicans. I think this is one where they go on the road as a business trip. Okay, Halliburton had a horrible first half. I think it might even have continued for the whole game, but I turned that one off once we saw New Orleans covering with ease. We were able to cash that ticket. But this is one where Indiana laying 6.5 on the road. Not in the business of laying that big number on the road, but this is the potential for Indiana to completely have a get-right spot, come out with some effort, some intensity, and completely winning by double digits in this contest. So my final play, okay, this is one where I'm probably going to be taking the Indiana Pacers -6.5. I haven't made my mind up officially, but that would be my fourth pick if I were to give you one. But the 3 plays above, those are going to be ones I'm rolling with for sure. But Indiana's kind of on the bubble. I'm waiting to see what happens with some injury reports and to see where this number moves in the 7 p.m. contest, okay? It's just one where I think it's the right spot for Indy, okay? Lastly, Oklahoma City on the road at Phoenix. Initially, Phoenix getting 4.5 at home. That's one where it jumps off the page where you're going to jump all over that. But guys, a total of 234. And with Phoenix, OKC is that bad team, man. They are that team that could win. They cost me a little bit when they lost to they suffered that defeat to the San Antonio Spurs. That's one where I didn't see that one coming, but OKC, it's just kind of a fishy line as well. We see a little bit questionable. Booker's questionable. I think that's why we're seeing the 4.5. If Booker doesn't suit up, if he suits up, I see this number getting a little bit closer down to that even pick-em kind of spot, maybe with the Suns, even potentially just a 1 or 2 point underdog at home. But OKC covering 4 out of the last 5. They're a great cover team, great overall winning straight-up team. Phoenix, they can win on any given night, and they can lose on any given night. They have the star power, but they're not a good cover team. 25-34, I think that's a testament to seeing how some of the betting trends go and the public shapes towards these high-profile teams, rosters, Kevin Durant, Booker, so on and so forth, Bradley Beal. It's just one where you look into their overall numbers and stuff. It's just not there day in and day out. I think this is where we see a potential for a huge win by OKC on the road. But as it stands, without knowing Booker's status, it is a no-fly zone for me. Okay, but that about wraps it up for today's card NBA picks for March 3rd, 2020. 24. Hope you guys are all doing well. Remember to enter down below in the contest. Subscribe here on YouTube and as well as on X. And be entered for to win a free jersey, fanatics.com. That's one where that's a great giveaway for March Madness. I hope you guys are all doing well. Cashing tickets is what it's all about. Make sure you guys all drop what you're playing down below in the comments as well. Want to know what your guys are on as we get into today's contest and slate. But this is one where we're starting to wrap it up. This is when we're really going to start shifting that focus into the playoffs. We're going to get into March Madness here shortly with college basketball. So all eyes are going to be on hoops. It's an exciting time of year. Hope you guys are all along for the ride. Make sure you guys are all subscribed. Good luck out there, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.